the final seconds.
So Adam, in looking at the bench, let's say hypothetically Karis LeVert and Lamar Stevens are locks. Who are the other 2 or 3 guys you would include in this rotation?
Well, it has been the biggest question mark for me the entire year. Who can we trust on the bench to fill the need? And I think it's going to be Ricky Rubio, obviously because of his veteran leadership. He's a guy that I don't know if we can trust that he's going to do much points-wise out there, but I don't know if we really need that. I think that 10 to 15 minutes a night where he can just get out there and spell Garland or kind of help right the ship when maybe they're offensively struggling or they need kind of a change of pace to get the game kind of back in hand. I think this team doesn't have a lot of that. They don't have a lot of veteran leadership to look to, and especially that can get out onto the court. So with Rubio out there providing that, I think that would be a big help. And then the other person would be, I'm going to say Dean Wade. I think Dean, the team has been hopeful that he would step up and fill more of a role, and I think that some of it has been due to injury, as usual. It's a common theme for the Cavs. But also, you just need his presence, his size. You need somebody to be able to come in and fill out the roster on the side of Allen and Mobley. Right now, with the way they're not really using Lopez, there's not a ton of options on this team for the power forward center option. So, especially with Love being sent away. And Danny Green is not going to fill that role for you. So, Dean Wade is going to have to step up and play a larger role for this team moving forward. And he may even need to start some nights depending on rotation issues or injury issues. So I will say Dean Wade and Ricky Rubio need to be added to that list. Pace is a term that describes how many possessions a team has in a given game. A team's pace is an estimate of how many offensive and defensive possessions they have per 48 minutes. Josh Cornelison of King James Gospel reports that the Cavs are the league's second best defense with the top net rating in the entire NBA. Yet they are last place for pacing. Is that bad?
I don't think this is bad at all. I think that when the Cavs get into the playoffs, the game slows down anyway, so they will be used to that type of style of play and be used to dictating the play that is necessary in the playoffs to be successful. And I think that they have seen some of this bite them when they're dealing with some teams that have tried to push the pace and try to get out on the break. And JB might need to make adjustments in those situations. But I think for such a young team, JB clearly has wanted to make sure that the offense gets set and gets executed. One thing we really haven't noted a lot this year, but Darius's turnovers are a lot less. I mean, he is going whole stretches of games without turning the ball over, which was pretty not commonplace last year, and was kind of a thing that I was concerned about coming into this season. And he's improved that type of play, and that I think that they're correlated. They deal with each other, and it makes sure that Darius can see what the defense is doing, get the right play in, and hopefully execute. And now I'm just hopeful that their shooting numbers can go up some. Maybe Danny Green and Merrill can help out with that a little bit. And then their offense would be even more combustible when they are being that slow. I think because Darius can get in and out of the offense because it's dictated better, because it is slower for him, that's helpful for him. And now we just need some of these players to hit their shots. Dean Wade needs to improve his shooting. Hopefully Danny Green can get out there. Maybe even Sam Merrill. And if we can get some more outside shooting, that would be even better for the squad.
Thank you for listening to the Cavaliers Basketball Club podcast. Let's go Cavs!